cloudy day here in the Rocky Mountains, but we've got baseball from Coors Field in Denver. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. It's Rockies baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. German Marquez will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The Dodgers, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. These Rockies guys, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one in this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win Game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
At the ball. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball, not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. Second home run early in the year, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Yeah, and you've got to love when you start a game with a bang like this. The first hitter of the game, and doink, right off the foul pole for a homer. If that's a sign of things to come, we're going to see some offensive fireworks all game long. Great for the fans, but for the pitchers, not so much.
Justin Turner stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Pitch on the way. This one's down to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Stepping in now, Jackie Robinson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And this is lined hard to deep left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Now a pickoff play at second. Runner back safely. Into the box, Pee Wee Reese. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And it's too late as he's in there.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
Now the 1-0. Fouled away. Dive, he's got it. The throw to first. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Next up for Los Angeles, Albert Pujols. Mixed results for him in the series, 3 for 14. Lined into right, a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Piazza.
At the plate, Mike Piazza, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Too high.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Two and 1 to Piazza.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Here's the 2-1 home. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. Line hard deep into left. Bichette will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. LA's on top 2-0. Don Sutton gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Josh Fuentes to the plate now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rockies, the third baseman, Josh Fuentes.
Pitch on the way. Now here's the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Story.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And it's fouled away. Story, a native Texan. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Nero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, Dero, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, Dero, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
The 2-2.
Full count.
Number 2 is on deck. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now to the plate, number 2, swinging it well in the series so far at a 4-for-10 clip. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. A ball and a strike.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
The 1-1.
Aye.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in at the plate, Todd Helton.
Ball 1,
and
no
they
strike.
pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls.
Ball
no
2
strike.
now.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Story leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 2 balls and a strike.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
The 2-1. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken to throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, the stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 fouled off. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Chopped weakly to the left. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 1 left for Colorado. They trail things here 2-0. Here's Mookie Betts. Previous history with German Marquez. A handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Don Sutton. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a flare out toward right center. Number 2 takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Base is empty, 2 away. And here comes Cody Bellinger. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The windup and the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Ball 2.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. And that one yanked just foul. 2 out, nobody on. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Over to first, and that retires the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Dodgers lead this one 2-0. At the plate now is Dante Bichette. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
High in the air out to center field. Snyder's under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 6th, the right fielder.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Stepping in will be Larry Walker. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Now here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up. And no one will get this one. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Batting 7th, the 7th.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And coming up, the still dangerous outfielder, Matt Kemp. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
I like the way they're making him work out on that mound. They've taken a lot of early pitches right here. It's going to benefit them in the later innings.
2 balls and a strike now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
3-2 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ground ball, and the Rockies are into the hit column. There's their first base knock.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Dom Nunez. Pitches high, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. The 1-0 home. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Snyder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Rockies strand one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Justin Turner. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And this one will bounce into the wall.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
So now to the plate, Jackie Robinson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. On the ground to third. Scooped up, one there. On to first, and they get the double play. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Pee Wee Reese. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. Bichette is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Dodgers go down quietly, but they're on top 2-0. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, German Marquez.
The pitcher, German.
Now the first pitch.
Marquez.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
2-0 now.
No strike.
Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Josh Fuentes will be next. And that misses as well. It's ball 4, and it's a 4-pitch walk to the pitcher leading off the inning. Wow.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Back to the top of the order now, and here's Josh Fuentes to the batter's box. set. Here it comes.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bellinger's under it. 1 out.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Up next, Trevor Story. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the stretch. Marquez, base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Pujols in foul ground. 2 down.
Now batting, number 2.
Striding in for the Rockies, number 2. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Two out with the man at first. Popped him up. Pujols has room in foul territory. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Dodgers lead it 2-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Albert Pujols. Pitch on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Hey!
Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
2 strikes.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
2-2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. Rounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next is Dodgers. The catcher, Piazza.
Next, it'll be Mike Piazza, 1 for 1 with a single so far. First delivery to him. 0-1 the count.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball, that's out.
Bouncer to the left side. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 4, Duke Snyder.
So 2 out, nobody on. And up next, the great Duke of Flatbush, Duke Snyder. And now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And it's fouled away. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Story is there, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Rockies nothing. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Todd Helton. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
You know, Matty, tough to go down looking right there, especially in a long at bat. I kind of tip my hat to the fact that he didn't go into uber swing mode. He battled. He just got locked up. Look for him to have another quality AB. I think he's seeing the ball pretty darn big right now.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Betts. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The left fielder, number 10, Dante Bichette.
Next to stand in is Dante Bichette. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Larry Walker.
Next up, Larry Walker struck out in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And a screwball misses here, and we're even at 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Bellinger's under it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. We played 4 full. Dodgers out in front 2-0. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Here's the pitch.
No, inside.
The 1-0.
That's outside.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Pops this one up. Helton is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first down.
Now batting, the pitcher, John Sutton.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Don Sutton, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. Misses, ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Belted high in the air out to left. A ball that's carrying. And this will bang up against the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
At the plate now, Justin Turner. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 pitch.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the box, Matt Kemp. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Slow little grounder left side. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, number 3.
In now for Colorado, Dom Nunez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Reinhold Tapia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Reinhold Tapia.
First pitch of the AB now. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
1 out and a runner on second base. Dribbled down the third baseline. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
The third baseman, number 8.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Josh Fuentes. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado. They're down 2-0. Michael
attention,
Givens
please.
will come on out
Now
of the bullpen as he'll be
Rockies.
appearing in his third game this
Number
season.
60, Michael Givens.
Now it'll be Jackie Robinson. Will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first
21.
strike. Two and one.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And the 2-1.
Ball, that's out.
Pee Wee Reese waits on deck. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Pee Wee Reese. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Now a throw over to first.
he's in there.
Back in standing. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 0-1 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Robinson leads on second with nobody out. Runner goes for third. That's a strike to throw down. And he's called out on a close play at third.
This steal attempt just doesn't make any sense to me. He's trying to get to third with no outs, but they already had a good RBI guy at the plate. He's more than capable of driving him in from second, so the risk of going for third just wasn't worth it.
That's
2 and
ball
2.
2. I got the count.
One
2
out,
and 2.
nobody on. Slow roller down the third baseline. Reined in. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Next for the Dodgers, Albert Pujols. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch on the way. Pitch outside the throw. Bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
The 1-0. High and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're up 2-0. Trevor Story steps in now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Called strike 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. And Robinson will throw him out. 1 gone.
Now back, number 2.
Next to dig in, number 2. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First delivery to him.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Turner has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 17, Todd Helton.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Todd Helton. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail things here 2-0. Carlos Estevez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 54, Carlos Estevez.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Mike Piazza. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
And that misses, ball 1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-1.
2-1.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
The center fielder, number 4.
Digging in will be Duke Snider. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the first pitch. Comes set and the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kemp is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Stepping in once again is Mookie Betts. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 4. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Changes up on him, and that's in the dirt for a ball. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knob.
Standing in now, Don Sutton.
Counts
As
1-0.
the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So here's Cody Bellinger. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball 1-0. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So now here is Dante Bichette, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
The left fielder, Dante Bichette.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. That evens it up 1-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. 3-1 to the Rockies left fielder.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Larry Walker.
Stepping up is Larry Walker. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The center fielder, number 27, Matt Kemp.
2 away now in the Colorado 7th. And coming up, the still dangerous outfielder Matt Kemp. First pitch of the AB now.
Inside ball.
One and one the count now. Now here's the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Snyder's under it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They trail it here 2-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tyler Kinley will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Chris Owings is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. And now here is Justin Turner in his career versus this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
And that misses 1 and 1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2 and 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bichette arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The batter, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Now at the plate is Jackie Robinson. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way.
Outside.
They start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
3-0 now. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
And now in the box, Pee-wee Reese. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. a quick check on first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch on its way. And he lays off here, but it's a called strike one.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Robinson, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll two.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball two.
2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Runners on first with one down. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So stepping in is Albert Pujols. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. The 1-0 home, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. A runner on first with 2 away. Too high, and it's 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Catcher, Mike.
Now at the plate, here is Mike Piazza. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
2 down, runners at first and second.
Oh,
And
that's
they'll
too
turn to
high.
the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And up next, the great Duke of Flatbush, Duke Snyder. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch.
1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Ready with the 1-0.
2-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one, but can't find it. It's 2-1.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Mookie Betts would be next. The 3-1 pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. 1 run is scored, and that's off the left field wall. And a relay home, and he will beat the tag. It's safe at the plate.
When you mess with the bull, you expect to get the horns, right? Bases loaded and they challenge him, which is obviously a huge mistake, and he nearly blasts a grand slam. Lucky for them, it's only a double, so 3 runs come across the score, and he stands at second, 3 RBIs richer.
Scott Ober will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
45. Scott Ober.
Stepping in now, Mookie Betts, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
And he lays off for ball 1.
The count 1-1.
3 runs already home here. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Rockies nothing. And now, Dom Nunez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off.
The windup and the 0-1. Now here's a screwball that misses, and that'll even the count at 1-1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bellinger's under it. One down.
The center fielder, number 12, Red Away.
So next to bat will be Chris Owings. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now here's the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Popped up. Pujols trying to get there, and this is going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play. Chopped toward the second baseman. Knee high, he barehands it. It's in time.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Fuentes.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Josh Fuentes. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And a look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Outside, 2-1. Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full, 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Now to bat, Trevor Story. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Just a touch outside. 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Fuentes, the runner at first with 2 gone. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Betts. Adios, pelota. Trevor Story with a 2-run shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Eric Gagne will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Chris Taylor will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Now back
to the plate now, number 2. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. That's inside. 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Swung on. Missed. 2-1.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
Popped him up. Pujols is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. 9th inning straight ahead. It's now 5-2. Robert Stevenson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Stevenson.
So now into the box is Chris Taylor.
The right fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Nope. All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Taken, but called a strike. The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Fouled away. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Cody Bellinger. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On, he pops it up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. He spoils another one, and will do it again. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. From the stretch, he's running. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Fly ball out toward left center field. Owings calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Next to hit, Jackie Robinson. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and one man left on. Nothing more in the Dodger ninth. On to the bottom half. One last shot for Colorado. They're down here 5-2. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Todd Helton.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Yeah.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
Bellinger is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, anytime you can get through 7 innings, Matty V, that's really a good quality start. Into the 8th inning, wasn't able to get out of the 8th, but he's still in line for the win. Needs a little help from his guys in the bullpen now.
Into the box, Dante Bichette. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
3-0 to him now. Now the pitch. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The 3-1 pitch. There's ball 4.
Up next for Colorado, the right fielder.
So next to hit is Larry Walker, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First pitch on its way.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Here's the pitch. Hard liner to center field. Snyder is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the pitcher, Robert.
Charlie Blackmon will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's the first pitch to him as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Bichette is off of first with 2 away. He comes back with 1 in there for a high strike. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for Colorado.
Ball.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have made it a memorable weekend. They take 3 out of 4 as this ball game is over. 5-2 the final today. The Dodgers cross the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Don Sutton gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Eric Gagne records 4 outs on his way to the save, his second. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Rockies, 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.